What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Obviously, market dumped quite hard yesterday. We were looking at multiple sells yesterday, but I don't know, it was really choppy. So overall, today I'm still looking at some potential setups for the downside, and I'll speak about those specific levels that I'm looking at for the day. But overall, yeah, I think that I'm going to be focusing more on the sell side today. Good morning. Yeah, what a dump. Yeah, no, it was crazy. Like, look at most of these coins. Like Popcat down 17%. We actually called that, right? I don't know if you guys were watching that, but we literally called that perfectly for Popcat. Have a look at this. We literally called that dump in the live yesterday, but there was a couple coins that were just chopping around. Like Mask was one of them. I don't think I'm ever going to trade Mask again. It's one of the worst coins. It's just literally just chopped between two levels. But yeah, going back to what we're going to look at today, I think there's a few coins that are up. Like SWE basically tapped all-time high again. Be looking maybe to short that sometime this week. Majority of the time when we do get a coin that hits all-time high, it's not going to pump straight away past that level. Majority of the time we will see a bit of a retracement before we get that push up. So I think for today we just need to focus on the coins that are not that down that much. Okay. Yeah, good morning, guys. Mario, Ashful, Excreted, Origa, Chinaka, Darren, and Chinaka. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that I'm looking at Chinaka. I'm actually looking at that today. We'll go over what I'm looking at for SWE, and the reason why it's just it's at an all-time high. So the possibility of us coming down from that level is way more likely. We could get rejected from that zone. So yeah, I'll be looking at a SWE short as well. But let's get straight into the charts, guys. What is happening? Good morning, Adam. Hope you're doing well. Let's get straight into the charts here. Okay, so Popcat did beautifully yesterday. I mean, that dump was 17%, guys. So if you caught that on a 10x, that's 120, 170%. So well done if you got that one. Bonk, still in this bonk trade from, I don't know when it was. We entered it on Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, I entered it on yesterday. Yeah. So if you guys are still in this one, still looks good. Stop loss, you can probably put it to break even now. The Mars trade didn't really work out yesterday. So look how choppy this was, guys. So it broke support over here. It broke support and then we came down. We hit stop loss and then came down and then came back up. I don't know. For me, it's just a bit too choppy to take trades. I will be potentially looking at a short for Mask again today. But to be honest with you, I don't really like this coin, so I'll probably just leave it. But comment the coins you want me to go over. Good morning, Mohammed. How are you doing today? Comment your coins, guys, that you want me to go over, because we want to be looking at some setups there. Okay, so basically, what I'm going to do here for SWE is we're just going to go from the higher time frame and then we're going to come down. Okay, so first off, what we want to do is we want to check the weekly time frame for SWE and have a look at this, guys. So weekly time frame, we pretty much at a sell zone, right? So within this level here, so what I can do here is just tap this and then sell. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, so this is essentially a sell zone for SWE, and the reason why is we're at an all-time high, right? We're at an all-time high right now, and the possibility of us actually taking out this high and Bitcoin dumping is not likely, right? So essentially, this is something that I'm going to be looking at for the week, right? So what we can see is we're going to just label this over here. So this is going to be our weekly resistance, okay? And the reason why that's going to be the zone is because of the fact that this is where the candles close, right? So what I'm going to look at now is pretty much, we have this level here at around about, this is where we opened a very, very strong level, sitting at this level here, which is the open. So to be honest with you, I'm expecting I'm expecting the SWE to come back down to that level. I don't think we're gonna pump straight through the zone. It's very unlikely. It's really unlikely. So what I'll be looking at for today is, well, for the week, is I want to see if we can potentially come back down to this level here, and then this is where I'll be looking to long back up to the highs. So it's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those days, right? So for now, let's look at the daily time frame. Weekly time frame, we know that this is a rejection zone. We go down to the daily. Let's have a look here. So the daily time frame, yeah, I mean it's essentially almost a double top. Okay, so we did close above this level here, this weekly resistance on the daily, and we did take out that level over here at 1.98. But the problem is, we're still getting rejected from this high over here, right? So it's essentially still stuck in this zone. So for me to take sells, we need to see some type of structural break, right? So essentially what I want to look at is we go down to the 4 hour now, nothing really showing there. And then the 1 hour, is looking relatively, yeah, we did break that level over there, but it's just nothing really to hit home about. What I want to see here is I want to see SWE come back down, and then come up here, and then we look for sells, right? So essentially we want to see quite a big dump and then a retracement. So something like this, where we can take the Fibonacci from this high to wherever it dumps to, and then have a look at that. So that is something that I'm going to be looking at for SWE. So for now, I can't really take the sell, but we're going to wait for that initial dump to come down, and then once we get that push down, then we can wait for the retracement to come back up and we take the sells. So for now, like, can't really do much. Okay, can't really do much. But let's just quickly look at Bitcoin before I jump into your guys' setups. Let's run into Bitcoin. So remember yesterday we were speaking about Bitcoin, and essentially what we were saying is that, guys, this level here, the 64k level, we're talking about how that is a sell zone, right? And the reason why that's a sell zone is because this is probably the strongest resistance we have from this previous high, right? This was that previous high over here, and you can see whenever price taps into this level over here, we do see some type of reaction, like either that we get a pump, right, or either we get a dump, a dump back down. Same thing over here, rejection, dump back down, rejection, pump back up. So either way, we're getting a reaction from this level. So the probability that price got rejected from here was quite likely. So if we go down to the 4 hour time frame, yeah, you can see this is not looking good for Bitcoin at all. And the reason why it's not looking good for Bitcoin at all is we actually broke trend pretty much this morning, right? So yeah, I mean, this is, for me, it's a sell day today. I'm not going to be looking at any buys. It just doesn't really make sense. Doesn't really make sense to me to look at any buys there. And the reason is it's just we've lost key levels. So now what I want to look at is, yeah, the 4 hour broke that level, retested. So now remember, guys, you guys remember what we drew last week, right? We want to draw the Fibonacci from this low over here to this high right at the top. And we remember, guys, we still have these key levels here that we haven't really tapped into. So, we still have quite a big drop for Bitcoin potentially, looking at a 7 to 8% drop for Bitcoin, which is definitely a possibility. Okay. We got strong liquidity both ways at 63115 and 61863. Exactly. We have liquidity to the upside and we have liquidity to the downside, right? But I think that the downside is more probable right now because we already took most of that liquidity out yesterday, right? We had quite a nice top wick. So yeah, I think it's important just to relax and just look at the chart and just trade what we got, right? So have a look at the lower time frames. We want to be looking for some setups, right? So a little bit choppy here with the trend line on the 1 hour, but we know that it's valid on the 4. Yeah, I'm still looking at sells, guys. It's just there's nothing really telling me that this is gonna pop. This thing broke support. It's looking very similar to what we had here, right? We broke this upward sloping trend line, and then we came back down, right? Same scenario where we broke this upward sloping trend line, we could come back down. We're creating like a little bit of a dump type of structure here, okay? But do we enter trade now? Probably not, right? We probably don't. Okay, let's see if we can get a rejection here. If we can get a rejection here, I'll be looking to sell. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep that. We'll keep that open. We'll keep that open. But Bitcoin right now, I'm not. It's just not really an interesting level. I do think we'll come down, but we'll see. Okay. So the second thing we need to do for the day is Ashwin. Sorry, I got your name wrong. Ashil. What like Ashil was saying is that we need to check the liquidity, right? So liquidity sitting at around about 63,800, around about here, and then 61,500, 61,400, around about these levels. Okay, so but you can see majority of the liquidity right now is actually below us, right? So I do think that is why we're going to come down. Okay, I do think that is why we're going to come down. Majority of the liquidity is below us, so I think that just looking at this, we looking for sells today is very, very easy. It's not a hard choice to do, right? So let's go back to Bitcoin quickly, because I actually want to see if we can enter setup here. I want to be looking to take sells here. This is the trend line. It's on the 15 minutes, so you can see every time we tap into this level, we do get some type of rejection. So I'm looking at a potential scalp here. Looking to take a sell back down to the range low at 61,400. Stop loss is just going to be above here. I mean, this is a very, 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 very short setup here. But I like how it's looking at. Let's have a look at the 10 minutes. Yeah, so I'll let you know when I jump in here. I'm going to jump in very, very soon though. Okay. But yeah, I'm actually going to take this. I'm going to post this on the group. If you guys do want to join my community, we do have a community there on Telegram. So make sure you guys join it. But I'll let you know when I jump into this trade. I haven't jumped in yet. I'll let you know. I'll just need to wait for confirmation. But this is going to be the setup. It's going to be probably going to use a high leverage for this play because probably 50x leverage, because if I use not 50, I'll use 30x leverage because stop loss is 0.53%. And if I use 30x, then I'll lose 15% on the trade, but then I'll be gaining 30%. Okay, so it's the risk to reward is 1:2. But I'll let you know when I jump in here. Yeah, guys, if you want to be part of this channel, yeah, I know a lot of you guys are from multiple channels that already post my updates, but this is a channel where I will be every single week. I will be doing some giveaways on this channel. So every week we will be doing some type of giveaway within this channel. So make sure you guys join. It's going to be like USDT giveaways. So like, you know, if I post a trade and someone takes a trade, and the most profit, I'll be giving like $50 away to that person, that type of thing. So if you guys are interested in that, join the channel, DM me, let me know. I'll add you. Okay, I'll add you to the channel. You sent me a DM yesterday. Okay. Let me check. Yeah, sorry guys. Sometimes I'm not good at my phone. I think it's just because, like, have a look at this. Like, yeah, I mean, I have like 1,100 unread, 60, 641, and then 900. I just have a whole bunch of messages that I just don't read. But I will look at my personal now. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna take sells here, guys. Let's take some sells for Bitcoin. Sell Bitcoin now. I'm taking sells here. I just need to post this in the community. Just need to post this. Okay, so stop loss is at 62581. Okay, we put a 30x leverage on this one. Okay, the reason why is because the stop loss is so small. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so we got the sell going here. Stop loss is at, let me just stop loss. 62,581. And then TP is at 61,475. Okay. So everything's on the chart here, guys. 61,475. Okay, and also I know a lot of you guys. Do you guys remember I spoke about? Let me add you guys to the Telegram group quickly. But yeah, while we wait for the trade to play out, send me some DMs, guys, and I'll add you now. Telegram link. Oh, here we go. Rion, I'll add you to the group. Cheryl. Okay, we're in Bitcoin sells, guys. If you are wondering, we're in Bitcoin sells right now. So if you guys want to take with me. I'm not telling you what to do, but we did go 30x leverage on this one. All right. Just sending you guys a link on Telegram here because I've got a whole bunch of messages. Oh, here we go, Tracy. I got you. Okay, we're in Bitcoin sales. Guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Please, is it Sol? Or are we waiting for combination? This is Bitcoin. We took sales on Bitcoin. I don't know if you can't see at the top. Have a look at the top of it. It says Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin USD. Yeah, I think it's a clean setup, guys. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is, sorry, I'm feeling ADHD today, but anyway, what I'm gonna do in my my own community, because I know I was gonna do the $100 challenge in the other communities, but I'm gonna do it in my community because I feel like it's more controlled. And then, did you post a Bitcoin trade somewhere by chance? Yeah, I did post it in my community. Because the thing is, I know it's a little bit like not selfish, but I have to differentiate, like sometimes, obviously, like I post trades in most of the communities, but I want you guys to also get some exclusiveness from myself. If you want to, so you can just join my community, so you're getting signals from myself exclusively. So, I don't want to I want to start creating like my own community, right? So that's why I'll only post it here. So this is the setup for Bitcoin, sell, stop loss, and everything. So if you want to join that, just DM me. Yeah, so this is Bitcoin. What else we got for the day? What's happening with Mask? This coin's crazy. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna close that now. Yeah, if you guys remember this trade, what I'm looking at for WIF, same setup for WIF, right? I'm waiting. I remember yesterday we were expecting, yeah, stop loss is 62,581, exactly. So same thing for WIF. What I'm looking at here is essentially we're waiting for that retracement, right? We need to see price come back down here. I don't want to be taking a long for WIF at this level. I want to see if we can potentially come back down to tap this Fibonacci, right? So yeah, like I said, we just need a little bit of patience right now with most coins. We need to see if we can get that retracement, right? But until then, not really valid to take some longs for width just yet. But I think that this is going to be a really good setup because on the daily we did have a nice breakout. We did create a huge top wick yesterday, which is not a good sign. But this is something that I'll be looking. I'm looking at like 100% move for width here. So yeah, let's see if we can get that. But that's probably going to happen within the week, not within today. But I'm just telling you what I'm looking at for this token, right? Yeah, mask. Yeah, I'm out of. I don't want to touch mask again either. I don't want to touch mask again. But yeah, if you guys have coins, let's run through them quickly. So we've got Solana. I know you guys want to be looking at Solana, yeah. Let's run it back, yeah. Yeah, so I think Solana is going to sell off, guys. Do you remember we spoke about this as well? So basically, this is going to be your range for Solana. You got your weekly resistance at 169. So let me actually chart it out for you guys here. But we got our weekly resistance chilling over here at 160. Then we got our weekly support chilling at 125. Okay, and basically these are the two most important levels, right? We also have our value area low where the most traded volume is sitting at 128.25, 126. So this is a very, very strong level. You can see that most of the time we tap the zone, we do get that clear bounce. Okay. So essentially, if we look at Solana right now, we've lost that key level, right? This point of control, which is sitting at 145. So let me just put this in here. So at 145.48, this is a key level for Solana as well, right? Because this is where the most people are longing and shorting. And you can see yesterday we even tried to tap that like 152 level, but we got instantly rejected from that zone. Okay, so now for Solana, it's just looking like we want to come back down and retest this trend line over here at around about 140, 138. Okay, so I'm looking at potentially if we can come back down over here. If we break this level, come back down, retest that 125 level, potentially, right? So if we look at the 4-hour time frame, we did lose that trend as well. Obviously, it's not like the strongest trend as well, but I mean, essentially, this is something to watch out for. So I'll be looking at potentially taking sales for Solana today. Where would I be looking to enter? Let's have a look here. Where am I going to enter? Yeah, I mean, I can't enter right now. It just doesn't make sense, right? But I do think that this thing's just going to drive to the downside. Yeah, I think it's just going to dump to the downside. Yeah. Yeah, we've really kind of retraced, right? We've already tapped that level. I think we're just going to see a dump here, but I can't take the setup. It's a little bit, for me, it's not the best setup where we're sitting at right now. The setup would have been here, the sell over here. If we do bring this from here to here, yeah, I want to see if we can break this point of control over here. So this is the volume profile. I want to see if we can potentially just break through this, and then we can come down. So I'll let you know if I do enter something over here. But right now, it's just it's not the best setup. Right. Okay. Yo. Okay, everyone's just chucking in their coins. Yeah. All right. So I need to go back up a little bit. I know a lot of people posted some of their coins a little bit earlier. Yeah. Remember, guys, post whatever coins you want because we will be trading on multiple exchanges. Okay, so let's start up with Aura Maxing. So we're looking at OXT, right? Oh, what is this? Must be this one. I just chose the wrong one. Okay, so if we look at OXT, I mean, I don't really know what this is, but let's have a look. Let's just change the song. It's getting a bit repetitive. And yeah, let me know if the music's too loud. I can put it down, guys. Let me know if you can hear me fine and all that. Because I'm wearing headphones on, so I'm not too sure how it sounds for you guys. Okay, OXT. Okay, I mean this is quite an easy chart to chart. So we have very strong levels sitting over here for OXT. And yeah, just looking at this from a technical perspective here, it's quite an obvious setup. I mean, it's kind of just ranging in a way. We have our range. Technically, this is the top of the range over here. This is technically the top of the range. So what we have over here is what we're going to be calling our sell zone. And then this is what we're going to be calling, let me just change this. Text buy zone. This is what we're going to be calling our buy zone. So let me just save this as a like, just keep me like that. Okay. So this is going to be called our buy zone. And yeah, it's essentially just ranging between two levels. You know, what needs to happen is essentially for OXT, we need to start seeing some type of reaction where we break out here and then we see a bit of a retest like that. I mean, that's what we need to see happen. We need to see that happen right now. But I mean, does it look like it's going to happen right now? I don't think so. I honestly think that what's going to happen is we're probably going to see something like this where we've already retraced. We broke the structure over here. This thing looks like it wants to dip back down in the buy zone. Then we look for a buy back up to here and see what happens at this point. But if we break through here, then cool, we can look at that continuation. But just right now, there's no real setup here for OKT. We kind of stuck between like the mid range between the sell zone and the buy zone. So, we can't do much. Can you look at Popcat? Yeah, I mean, we looked at Popcat in the beginning of the video. We did look at Popcat in the beginning of the video. Yeah, I mean, what we were saying for Popcat is that we took those sells yesterday in the live stream. So we took these sells yesterday in the live. Essentially, this is going to be the level for Popcat. If we start losing this level here today, I do think that we're probably just going to drive back down. Yeah, have a look at this level here. So, I mean, Popcat, quite an easy chart to look at today. Obviously we did break that structure to the downside. We had that bearish divergence pretty much the whole time, which is why we entered that sell, but it was mainly based on the trend line over here. So what I'm looking at essentially is if we can break through here, then what's going to happen is potentially we're going to see something like this happen where we come back down to this level and then we come back up. But yeah, ultimately I would expect something like this to happen where we do come back down and potentially just retest the top of the range or even the bottom of the range here, right? For now, it's a bit of a no trade right now. You're kind of sitting at support. We can easily, what could happen here is we could easily just bounce from this level and come all the way back up. I mean, that's definitely a scenario for Popcat. But for me right now, there's nothing's really showing. Yeah, nothing's really showing. Can you look at Dogecoin? Yeah, of course. Let's have a look at Dogecoin. Yo, my chart is absolutely too many things happening on Dogecoin. Yeah. All right, so let's just jump into the weekly. I haven't looked at Doge in a minute. Look at Doge on the weekly. It's clear that we are starting to form. Yeah, so let me just chuck in the levels here quickly. So we have this key level sitting over here. You can see every time we tap into this level, we see a reaction over here in April, over here as well, and then pretty much over here. So this is going to be what we call the buy zone for Dogecoin. Essentially, we'll need to wait for price to obviously tap into that zone for potential buy. But this will be the buy zone. Right? Do I look at a level? Do I look at this level right now for a buy? Of course not, because we haven't really tapped into that zone. Okay. Dogecoin still looking relatively nice. I mean, look how nice the chart looks. It's still looks quite bullish. Right now, we are looking like we could potentially break out very very soon. If we look at like on the trend line basis, essentially we have this level here, something like that. It's not going to be perfect, but that is what you would want to see for a break. So essentially, you want to be buying within these two zones, right? This is going to be your range right now. So you have your range sitting at 0.1 and then 0.05. So these are going to be the ranges that I'll be looking to obviously accumulate some Dogecoin in. For now, it's just looking like we're probably going to come back down on the weekly. If we look at the daily time frame, let's zoom in a little bit here. Daily time frame, we did actually lose this key support over here, which is not a good sign. So we did lose this key level here. We did actually, we've already retested that trend line, which is giving me an indication that we might see a potential sell-off. Yeah, on the 4 hour, it's looking relatively bearish. 1 hour is also looking relatively bearish. For me to take a setup right now, there's just nothing. It's just nothing really. Yeah, there's just nothing really for me to do here, to be honest with you. The only setup that I would have probably taken is this level over here. But then again, guys, this is going to be the levels. Just if you want to be looking for longs, I'll be looking to take longs maybe later today if we can tap back into like 0.09. But if we start losing that level, we're probably going to come back to 0.05. So for me right now, there's just nothing that's really clear. It's nothing clear right now for Dogecoin. Okay, but this is going to be the levels. Okay, nothing clear for a trade. If you want to place a trade, I'll look at Phantom. Have a look at Phantom now. Lady, if you want to place a trade and your margin is 50 and the maximum percentage you're willing to lose from a trade, how many percent would you be willing to lose? I mean, that depends on you. Like, it's your risk, right? I mean, if you only have $50 in your account, there's no way you're going to be putting $50 in the trade, right? You're risking 100% of your account. So if you only have $50 in your account, you shouldn't be risking more than like $10 per trade, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, I work in like risk to reward. So like, it's for me, it's all about risk to reward. How much you're willing to gain and how much you're willing to lose. So like for the setup for Popcat, right? I'll run through it back. I'll run it back. But essentially, like if I put, I'll quickly do the numbers quickly for you. So let's say here, so my stop loss for Popcat is at 3.3%. Okay. Let me chuck this in quickly, just so you guys understand how the math works. So stop loss is at minus 3.3%. Okay. Take profit is at plus 17%, right? TP is at, just so you guys understand the math, and then I'll go back to the charts. Plus 17%, okay? Right? So if my margin is $50, okay? So if I have $50 on this trade, all right? And my stop loss is 3% and my take profit is 17%. Now we have to work out what our leverage would be on this trade. If my stop loss is minus 3% and I use a 10x leverage, then I'll be losing 30%, right? Which is not good. So I'll probably use a 5x leverage to make it 15%. So my leverage on this trade would be a 5x leverage, just based on my stop loss size, right? But I mean, you can keep it at 10x. It's up to you on, obviously the risk to reward is 1:5. So you'll be gaining 170%. But even if you don't, you would be gaining like 90%. Yeah, almost 90%. So if we use a 5x leverage for this trade, then we'll say that, okay, you want to times your stop loss. So your stop loss times your leverage, okay, equals, so you would say 3.3, so 3.3 times 5. Okay, so that's going to be like 1.5. Let me have a look here. Calculator is not operating in my brain. 3.3 times 5. Okay, so 16.5, right? So I'll be losing negative 16.5% on this trade, right? If I use a 5x leverage. And then if I use then my TP, right? My TP on this would be, so you say TP times your leverage, equals 17.89 times 5 equals, right, so 17.89. So you're gonna gain 89.45%. All right, so I mean that's a good trade, right? Your gain is 89% and your loss is only 16%. So then essentially what you'll do is you'll times this by your $50, right, which is your margin, and then that's how much you'll lose, right? So 16.5% times 50. So it's you'll lose minus $8.25 on that trade. So I think it's just important to understand like how much leverage you're going to put on a trade and how much margin you want to be allocating to that trade. You have to understand your risk percentage. Okay. I hope that makes sense. CAS will be listed soon. Do we short it after launch? Probably. I don't back any. Honestly, most coins that come out after launch dump really hard. So personally speaking, I'd probably, if you're holding CATs, I'll probably look at a better entry. All right, what other coins we got now? We got some Phantom on the hour. Let's have a look at Phantom. Phantom. Yeah, no worries. I think it's important that people understand that it's this calculation here. It's so important because it's just like if I take a trade and my stop loss is like 10%, I'm not going to put 10x leverage because that's minus 100% on the trade. So just look at the stop loss level and Phantom looks so bullish here, guys. Whoosh. Have a look at Phantom. I mean, so look at Phantom over here. I mean, it's beautiful. Sorry, that's on the 30 minutes. Can he go to the higher time frame? But yeah, honestly, Phantom looks good. Phantom does look good on the 4 hour as well, even on the lower time frames. For me to take a trade right now for Phantom, we're gonna have to dive a little deeper here. We're gonna have to dive a little bit deeper here onto the lower time frames. But I like how Phantom is consistently in this uptrend, right? If we look at the 1 hour time frame, it's looking really, really nice. But the problem is, honestly, this is looking like a rollover, which means that this is going to be a potential sell zone over here for Phantom. So just be careful. I wouldn't be longing into this level here. I wouldn't be longing into Phantom over here. I'll be looking to sell Phantom at this level back down to these lows. But yeah, it's going to be the same setup as Popcat in a way. You're going to wait for like a triple top over here, potential rejection. I do like Haas's holding. Obviously, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But essentially, if we do break out here, then I'll probably look at the long. So essentially, what I want to be looking at for Phantom is we can just break through here, something like that. Or we come into this level, we come down, and then we come all the way back down here. Because this is a beautiful uptrend, but right now we're starting to, let's have a look here. Yeah, we had that divergence there. We're starting to lack a lot of momentum to the upside right now for Phantom, just based on the chart. You can see that this over here, this level over here is starting to form a bit of lower high. Let's have a look at the 15. Yeah. I mean, do we take the sell now? Of course we don't. We have to wait. But I like how this is looking. I will post this if we do get this a little bit later on. I will post this when we do get it a little bit later on. Argan layer is pumping. If you guys are holding Argan, if you got the airdrop, I mean, this looks decent. This looks really good. I'm probably going to sell most of my Argan if it comes back up to this level though. But actually, I don't know. It'll be a hard one. Don't forget to like today's live. Yeah, thanks, guys. If you guys can like, that'd be amazing. Thank you, boss. Beer meme coin is good. I'll have a look at beer. Phantom is forming a W. Let's actually go back to Phantom. A W. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. That's what I'm saying. You know, if it breaks out of this level here, this thing can pop back up to these highs. But just be careful. Don't long. I wouldn't long right now because you're longing into resistance. Yeah. But this is a clear trade today. I mean, if we break this trend line, we're definitely going to come down. All right. What else we got for the day? What else are you guys looking at? I want to try to take some setups here. Let's have a look at beer. You want to have a look at beer? Yeah, I could have a beer right now, to be fair. I could use a beer. Any of you guys from South Africa in the chat? Any of you guys from South Africa? I just feel like a castle light. I know a lot of you guys in Dubai, you don't really get castle lights. A cold castle light or like a black label. Black label I used to drink a lot. Okay, beer. Oh yeah, I don't know about this. This looks dead. I don't know about this. I'm from North Africa, Tunisia to be exact. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys get castle lights there, but or like a black label. Yeah, castle lights. I literally feel like a castle light. In Dubai, you literally don't get. You get like some weird beers, yeah. I don't know. It's strange. Yeah, I feel like a castle light. Yeah. Anyway, I need to come back. I need to come back to South Africa. I'm coming back. Probably at the end of the year. In December, I'm gonna come to Cape Town and Durban, because I live in Durban. But yeah, I'll come to Cape Town as well. Darren, we can probably meet up as well if you're in Cape Town. Joburg, I probably won't come to Joburg, although like maybe Pretoria. Okay. Anyway, yeah, beer. To be honest with you, this looks kind of dead. It still has lock liquidity. But yeah, this thing looks absolutely destroyed. I mean, I don't really know much about this. I remember when it came out though, but yeah, I don't know. Let me have a look at the website. Are they like doing anything? Is there like a roadmap? Confirm and go to the website. You see, it's not available in the UAE. This is also another thing about Dubai. This type of thing. You literally have to use VPN for every single thing. It's like the most annoying thing. It's one of the most annoying things in Dubai is using VPN. I have to use VPN to WhatsApp call like someone. I can't WhatsApp call anyone. It's like the most annoying thing. Anyway, so yeah, we can't look at that. Okay, I'm still short in Bitcoin, guys. I don't know if you guys are still short here. It still looks good. Still holding that trend line on the 15-minute time frame. Maybe we did enter a little bit early, but overall still looks good. Yeah, VPN. It's like the most annoying thing because most of the times the VPN doesn't like connect, and I just hate it. I literally hate it. But anyway, can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. Yeah. Anyway, Cape Town's much better. Yeah, I agree. Cape Town. I think Cape Town's probably the best in South Africa, the best place, especially if you guys are tourists. If you want to go somewhere in South Africa honestly, Cape Town is the place to go. You have everything there. I used to study there, Stellenbosch. So Stellenbosch is outside Cape Town a little bit, but it's, you always used to go to Cape Town on the weekends and stuff like that. So yeah, check it out. VPN slow your internet, exactly. VPN's useless. I mean, I don't like VPNs, although it does protect like your data and everything. It's just annoying. Like, it's the most annoying thing. Like, who wants to connect? Who wants to use? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Okay, what do you guys want me to check? No one comes to Joburg, lol. Even I would like to move to Cape Town. Yeah, exactly. Joburg. I mean, I've been to Joburg a few times. I just feel like there's not much you can do there. You know what I mean? Like, what can you do in Joburg? I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, you can go to the Val. The Val is pretty sick. I've been to the Val. The Val is cool. But yeah, I don't know what else you can do in Joburg. But I do like the Val. It's a sick place to go chill out there. Where else? Okay, I need to focus on coins here. I'm getting way too sidetracked. Okay, what do you guys want to check? Let me know. Can you check out waffles on Soul? I definitely can. Oh yeah, banana. Mario, sorry. I do apologize. Banana. I mean, let's first look at waffles. This is Da Vinci's coin, Yeah, this is, I don't know, guys. I mean, honestly, I think waffles is probably going to do well, just based on the fact that Da Vinci is not going to rug it, right? I think Da Vinci holds. Let's have a look. I mean, he holds 10%. This is probably him, right? He holds 10% of the supply. I don't think that he's going to rug it. I think he does have plans to obviously push this in the future. He did say like some type of airdrops and all these things. Do I think it's a good token? No, I don't. I mean, it's just an influencer trying to create their own token. I don't think it's like an amazing choice to like 10x your cash or anything like that. But it is something to look at. Yeah. I think it's kind of safe in a way, because Da Vinci, I mean, if he had a rug pull this, a lot of people would actually destroy him and he would lose his whole reputation, right? So I think it's a safe bet. You're buying at a good price right now. You can probably 2x your money from here, maybe more in the bull run. But yeah, it's a good price. It pumped, it dumped, and now it's consolidating. So it's most probably about a pump. Okay. I'll probably wait a little bit longer. Maybe look if we can come a little bit lower to like 0.008, around about those levels. But yeah, I don't think that this is ever gonna rug. Low waffles looks like XRP. Yeah, exactly. It does. Let's run it back to the charts. Okay, so we've got Floki. Wait, banana first, Renda, Floki, Cardano. Okay, jeez, a lot of coins there, banana. Sick coin this. Okay, when did I look at this coin? I honestly don't remember looking at this at all. Anyway, banana. Very, 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 very nice. This is actually a beautiful coin to look at here. Okay, so we obviously have a key level sitting over here. Bang. This is going to be the sell zone. I'm putting I've changed like a lot of like my style in terms of how I chart, so it just makes it easier for you guys to have a look at. I don't know why I can't see that though. Yeah, so this is going to be the sell zone. The reason why I'll be looking to sell banana here is this is pretty much like a double top almost. Every single time we do tap into the zone, we do get rejected. Although if we break through it, we do pump back up to these levels. But when we tap into the zone, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, we do get a rejection here. So this is going to be a rejection zone. We go down to the 4-hour time frame. We can see that, okay, right now, we've tapped into that sell zone. This is pretty much your resistance. You can see on the 4-hour, it's very, very clear that we're getting rejected from this level. So we look at the 1 hour, we can start to see there's a whole bunch of liquidity being built up over here, right? This level here, and we've actually just lost that level. So this is going to be liquidity that has been taken out. So I just want to, this is way too fat for me. I need a little small in here. So this is going to be the liquidity that, you know, we have already taken out. If we look at the 30-minute time frame, we can see that, yeah, it's looking like this wants to tank. This does look like it wants to tank. And where would we look at? We'd be looking at levels such as here. This would be a key level here for banana. It's also your level of support. Okay. So banana right now, it's looking like, you know, it could be a good setup. I'll be looking to sell this. I mean, I don't know if I can trade this. Where's banana listed on? Let's have a look here. Yeah, but guys, remember, like, I'm mainly bearish there, so I'm not going to be looking at any coins that are actually. I'm not going to be taking buys today, to be honest with you. I just want to check where this is listed. Bitget, okay, we can trade on Bitget. Bitget, guys, okay, Bitget. Yeah, so I'll be looking at this sell here. So basically on the 15, I love how this broke trend and we've retested. I just love that. So banana looks absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look at the 10 minutes. Yeah, this looks so sexy, to be honest with you. I'm gonna take the sell here, guys. Banana. I'm gonna post this in the group. If you guys want to be part of my community, let me know. DM me. This looks really clean. We're going to use a 10x leverage because there is, 10x leverage for this one. I like this a lot. Bang. I'm just setting the signal out. Stop loss is at 50.21. 50.21, and then TP is at. Remember, this is it's going to be like a small play. You're not really going for anything big here. This is just a retracement back down. Of course, this can come back up later today, but I do think that we're probably going to see a push back down to this low here. Okay. So TP we're sitting at 47.10 around about. Okay. 47.10. Okay, banana looks good. Looks good for sales. If you guys want to take that, it's going to be on Bitget. Okay. What else we got here? Should we hit previous high yesterday? Yeah, no. Please, what is username we can DM? Crypto Monk, how to find your Telegram? I can't find you. Oh, yeah, so it's there. There we go. Find me there. You guys must join my community, guys. Join my community. We're going to do giveaways. We're going to do a giveaway on Friday as well. So, and it's going to be for the people that are trading within the community. I will be doing giveaways every week. So, yeah, make sure you guys contact me there. Okay, what else? Oh my God, there's so many coins here. Ondo, what's happening with Ondo? That's actually sick. Let's have a look at Ondo. I like the setup for banana, guys. I do like the setup for banana, yeah. All right. What else we got for the day? Let's have a look at Ondo. Yeah, so Ondo actually lost that level, which is absolutely crazy. I honestly didn't think we'd lose that level. I honestly didn't think we'd lose that level for Ondo. So if we do look at Ondo here, let's pull it back. So yeah, so right now we are currently sitting at this level here for under. This is going to be the bounce zone for under. If we don't take this zone, I do think that we're most probably going to come back down to levels such as here, right? Yeah, honestly speaking, right now it's kind of in a like no man's land. We did obviously similar to like the banana setup. You know, we lost this level here. Excuse me. We did lose this level here. So for me to take any positions for Ondo right now, I mean, there's just nothing really. There's just nothing. This is starting to form a bit of an uptrend, though, to be fair. I just don't like how we're starting to form lower highs here now, which is kind of making me a little bit bearish. I'm in the other group, literally on 4. Yeah. I know. Because I help out a few of the KLs with this